Alexander the Great, king of the ancient world. Hello and welcome. Alexander the Great is a legendary warrior, king and conqueror. He is the central figure of the Hellenistic period in world history, and his empire laid the groundwork for the development of some of the most influential civilizations of the ancient world. He was known for his brilliant military strategies and for spreading Greek culture across vast areas of the ancient world. So how did he do it? Let's find out in today's episode. Early life and background. Alexander III, better known as Alexander the Great, was born in 356 BCE in the city of Pella, which was the capital of the Kingdom of Macedonia. His father was King Philip II of Macedon, and his mother was Queen Olympias, the daughter of Neoptolemus I of Epirus. Alexander was tutored by the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle until he was 14, during which time he gained extensive knowledge in philosophy, science, politics, and warfare. From an early age, Alexander demonstrated leadership abilities and military skill, often commanding soldiers in battle alongside his father. When he was only 16, Philip entrusted him with the task of putting down a revolt in the Greek city of Thebes, which he did with much brutality rise to power. In 336 BCE, when Alexander was only 20 years old, his father, King Philip II, was assassinated by one of his bodyguards. This allowed Alexander to take the throne and to become the king of Macedonia. However, he had to act fast to secure his power as several Greek city-states revolted against Macedonian dominance. But Alexander put down these revolts, defeated the Athenians and Thebans, and re-established Macedonian authority over Greece. He then set his sights on the east and began his campaign to conquer the Persian Empire, military campaigns and conquests. In 334 BCE, Alexander crossed the Hellespont with his army and began his invasion of Asia Minor, which was part of the Persian Empire. There he fought his first major battle against the Persians at the river Granicus. Despite being outnumbered, Alexander's forces won a decisive victory, marking the beginning of the end for the Achaemenid Empire. In 333 BCE, he defeated the Persian king Darius III at the Battle of Issus. After this battle, Alexander seized the wealthy city of Tyre, but not before laying siege to it for 7 months. During the siege, he displayed his engineering skills by constructing a road to the city, which enabled him to bring his artillery closer to the walls and eventually capture the city. In 331 BCE, Alexander defeated Darius III again at the Battle of Gaugamela. This time, the decisive victory led to the collapse of the Persian Empire and the end of the Achaemenid dynasty. Alexander went on to conquer Egypt, where he was proclaimed pharaoh. He founded the city of Alexandria on the Mediterranean coast, which soon became one of the most important cities in the ancient world. His empire then extended into Mesopotamia, Persia, Central Asia, and parts of India. In 326 BCE, he fought against the Indian king Paris at the Battle of Hydaspes, during which his forces were almost annihilated. Though Alexander won the battle and the war, he decided to return home. On the way, he and his army suffered greatly due to exhaustion, hunger, and extreme weather conditions, empire and administration. At its greatest extent, Alexander's empire stretched from Greece to India, making it one of the largest empires in ancient history. He promoted a new cultural era known as Hellenism, which was a fusion of Greek, Persian, Egyptian, and Indian influences. He encouraged the spread of the Greek language, philosophy, and trade throughout his vast empire, which helped to create a sense of unity among the diverse peoples under his rule. Additionally, he founded many cities, including Alexandria in Egypt, which served as a center of learning and trade, death, and legacy. Alexander the Great died in 323 BCE in Babylon at the age of 32. The exact cause of his death is unknown, but it is believed that he might have died from malaria or poisoning. He left no clear heir to succeed him, which led to a succession struggle among his generals, known as the Diadochi, which resulted in the division of his empire into several smaller kingdoms. Despite his short life and controversial legacy, Alexander the Great is remembered as one of history's greatest military strategists and leaders. His conquests reshaped the ancient world and paved the way for the Hellenistic age, a period of cultural exchange and syncretism between the Greek and non-Greek civilizations. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.